What's up, everybody? Big Herc916. Positivity, motivation. Never settle for average. You know how we do it over here. And for all you guys trying to get in shape, pick up my book, Resistance Responsive Training. It's available on Amazon and at BigHerc916.com. Hope everybody had a good week. I'm enjoying some yard time protein right now. Oh, actually, man in the can. See, man in the can, there's a lot of ways you can utilize this in your diet. For you honey bun, fat, trying to get in shape guys, look, man, this is an easy way to get in shape. Your health. I got right here, I got yogurt. I got man in a can. I have banana, strawberry, blueberry, and some nuts. Mixed nuts. Healthy meal. Get you right, man. And, get your diet on point, man. A lot of people, nobody's talking about health these days, man. So, health is so important. Exercise, drinking a lot of water, getting out in the sun. These things will keep you right, man. It'll keep you right. Exercise will keep you young. I'm 48 years young, and man, I'm out here getting it, man. Shout out to everybody who subscribed to the website, BigHerc916.com. Shout out to everybody who has supported my channel, share the channel, and man, spread the message. And I'm gonna keep doing my thing with you guys, man. And put you up on some healthy stuff. Like I said, this is yogurt, Greek yogurt, man in a can. You can get at freshoutseries.com. Glutamine, a banana, strawberry, and blueberry. It's like ice cream. Put down those damn honey buns. Get away from the honey buns. You should drink at least, and I don't do it all the time, but you should drink at least a gallon of water a day. Gallon of water a day. Flush you out. Keep your system clean, and not just any water. Get you a good purified water. Something that takes out all the impurities. They are hitting us at every angle, man. The food, the water, the news. You guys, we gotta stay on top of it, man. We gotta look out for each other. And taking care of yourself, like I said, that's number one in all this. You don't want to be in your 40s and be blowed out. You know what I'm saying? What up, man? Subscribe to my YouTube. Make sure you guys all subscribe. Exercise. Thank you for the donation, man. I'll keep you young. Another good health tip, if you're not hip to, is Alkaline Water. And there's actually a Kangen water machine. And I don't work for Kangen, but Kangen water is very good for helping reduce the acidic balance in your body. Our diets are highly acidic, which therefore makes us more susceptible to bacterial infections and disease. Kangen water, alkaline water will help keep your body neutralized from all that bullshit. Noise, thank you for the donation, man. How are you, Big Herc? I got a question for Fresh Out. Does prison system show an example of communist state? Yes. And what we're currently dealing with, we're dealing with some crazy, you know what, man. Crazy right now. I mean, look at what's going on, man. It's almost like, we're almost like in Germany again. This is crazy, man. Dude, this civil liberties is out the door. This shit is crazy, man. Dude, your right to choose, your right to be yourself, your right to do what you want to do. People are crazy, man. People are mad at you because you want to do what you want to do. Goddamn crazy. Yeah, Kagan Water. Kagen. That's right. You could probably buy a Kagan water machine off of eBay. A new one is about $1,000, $900, but you can get a used one. And what it does is it changes the pH balance of the water. I got an alkaline water filter, and then I also have a triple filter purifier, and I drink a lot of that water. That water, man, it's crazy how different it tastes, man. It tastes so fresh. It's like your body absorbs it better. Therefore, you feel more hydrated. Lack of hydration is one of the biggest causes also of a lot of illnesses. So you have to, what up? Cheek busting for life, women only. Yeah, hydration is one of the, is another thing that a lot of people suffer from. But, read up on, hydration, because you got to figure the majority of our body is composed of water, liquid. And like I said, our diets are basically acidic based. Therefore, our bodies become toxic. When your body becomes toxic, it becomes a host for all type of diseases and things that are going to harm your body. And your body can't fight this stuff off because it's acidic. That's why I said detox your body, hydration, all these things are key. Yeah, I know they got a lot. I've seen them on here, man. As far as protein, I try to take in minimum 1.5 grams per pound. So if you weigh 200 pounds, I'm taking in 300 grams. I'm not trying to bodybuild. I'm only trying to maintain and stay in shape. So I'm trying to make sure I keep enough protein so I can sustain my muscle mass. I work out 5 days a week, and I do cardio 5 days a week. I try to. Sometimes I miss a day here and there. I just got back from vacation. So, that made a difference. But yeah, man, consistency, man. You guys, consistency in life. Nothing happens overnight. I mean, we all want to get rich, I would assume. We all want to be successful, but it takes time. And you gotta create a habit. Yeah, 300 grams of protein a day. A lot of other things like where a lot of us are vitamin D deficient. Vitamin D, you can take up to 40,000 international units of vitamin D a day. That will help with your immune system because a lot of people don't get enough sun and they can't get enough vitamin D from the sun. So vitamin D is also important. Usually cardio, I do probably, if I'm in the gym, I do a minimum half hour. If I'm outside the gym, I ride my bike for about an hour. I ride around the neighborhood. So cardio is very important. Your cardiovascular system, it helps with circulation, just overall well-being. As far as cardio, I want to be rich so I can own something and make the least mad. That's right. Shout out to everybody out there who wants to be rich. Everybody who wants to bust through this goddamn bubble that they want to keep us in. They want to keep us in a goddamn bubble, man. They want, like, if you're not from a certain demographic, they think that you can't bust through. To hell with that, man. Bust through that shit. You know what I mean? Prove everybody wrong. Howard Cooper, man, thank you for the donation, brother. Thank you, man. All about that positivity and motivation. I keep you laced up, and I don't want you to get caught up. That's why I post those videos, man. And I be telling you guys about people like R. Kelly, Ron Jeremy. Watch out for your hating ass homies. Stuff like that, man. My Instagram is Big Herc916. Subscribe to my Instagram. You can always shoot me a DM on Instagram as far as just conversation. I do consulting. I do life coaching. I speak at colleges. I speak at businesses. Holler at me, man. Holler at me. I do take pre-workout. The pre-workout is Yard Time. You can order this at freshoutseries.com. It's Yard Time pre-workout. It's the only pre-workout I take. I take that pre-workout every morning. And I don't drink coffee, so that pre-workout helps me get my day going. 5'11", 125. Yeah, you gotta pack on some calories, brother. You gotta kick those carbs up. Walking intense enough. Walking, you burn a lot of calories, man, believe it or not. I mean, I don't run because of my knees, but then I do ride the bike. And if you ride the bike, you know, you are getting cardio. I mean, I'm not no cyclist or trying to be in the Olympics, but I ride and my body, I do get cardio. You can also throw on a waist trainer or a sweatsuit so you can sweat so you can burn more calories. I'm eating yogurt, Yard Time, banana. Oh, I forgot to mention I have spinach in here, blueberry, strawberry, and glutamine. A healthy snack. I also have some MCT oil in there. But yeah, man. I'd like to see you guys stay healthy and be positive, man. Your health is what's going to help you beat all this bullshit. At the end of the day, you want to have a long, prosperous life, and you want to be able to say that you're healthy. Makes a big difference in your life, man. I'm going to tell you something, man. I'm not a financial advisor either, but I have looked into the crypto game, and I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm going to tell you something, you guys. When you think differently, man, when you're not a sheep, when you have your own opinion, people look at you different. And you will possibly be scrutinized. People will say mean things about you. People will try to call you crazy, but you're not crazy. You're just an independent thinker. You're somebody who has your own ideas. You're original. You can come up with your own game plan. You know what I mean? A lot of people, because of the way school is, they're teaching you to be a robot. They teach you, school is like prison. My homeboy's telling me today, you get up, you go eat. Get dressed, you go to school. In prison, you get up, you go eat, you go to work, or you go to school. Then you have recess. Then you have go back to class, and then you have lunch. Then you have you go back to class, and then you go home. Now, for those once they get to prison, that's why a lot of guys in prison program. Program is when you follow all the rules and you don't question shit. Program means that exactly what it says, program. You are programmed to listen, to not question, to not ask anything, just do what I say. You have to break that cycle, man. You know what I mean? School teaches you to be a good employee, a subservient worker, and to be obedient. As long as you do those things and show up every day, you'll be a good you'll be a good school worker. You'll be very good in the workplace. But when you start asking questions, I remember my math teacher got mad at me one time because I asked him how he got the answer to a math equation. And he didn't know how he got the answer, and he damn near cussed me out in class, man. He made me feel bad because I asked him how he got the answer. You see what I'm saying? What up, Miami? I see you, man. Yeah, glad you made it up out of there. What up, Seaside? I'm going to give all the shout-outs at the end. But yeah, man, I was out there for Car Week, man. Monterey, Pebble Beach was off the chains, man. Rich people were living it up. Rich people were not tripping off any of this bullshit. Rich people were buying cars left and right at the auctions. They had these Ferraris out there. Man, these Ferraris start off at $2.2 million. And they had people lined up to buy them. They sold out of all the new Countachs. The new Countach is $1.8 million. They sold all of them. All the Countachs are sold out. Man, I'm telling you. Rich people, man, they do not think like everybody else, man. They know the program. They know the robots. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry, man. I can't be a robot, bro. I can't do it. I didn't do it in prison. I'm not going to do it on a goddamn street. Remember once when I was second grade, I have no idea what the subject matter was, but I just remember saying, this is stupid. Yeah, you know what? They also teach you in school a lot of shit you'll never use in life. See, if they can cram you with a bunch of bullshit, you cannot grasp the good shit. The stuff that's going to help you be wiser, the things that's going to help your decision making, your analytical skills. See, the goal is to flood your mind with a bunch of bullshit programs, just like your goddamn phone with a lot of bullshit apps. You know when you get your phone, it already has all these apps downloaded in it, and those apps don't mean shit. They're just filling up space, taking up gigs and a memory. See, you got to delete all that bullshit, man. You got to delete it and start fresh, brother. Being awkward and trying to talk to female make you better at talking to female. Yeah, man. You know, if you feel awkward talking to a woman, I mean, dude, you know, that's just natural at some point until you can get past talking to the opposite sex and get comfortable. But don't be embarrassed, man. I mean, dude, she's a woman. You're a man. You're supposed to let your nuts hang. That's what dudes do. See, when I grew up, we used to play tackle football at the park every weekend. No pads. We would play open chess, where we would have like the 8th graders versus the 7th graders, or the 9th graders versus the 10th graders. Man, it was all about being a man, man. You know what I mean? You want to be. It's all about being. You know, how much could you bench press in the weight room? Who could dunk a basketball? Who could run the fastest? You know what I mean? So, hey, I'm all for helping you young men out there be men and man. You know, find your way in life, man. It's all about progressing in life, man. Real education, like you said, is things of value. You want to learn things that are going to help you survive. How to cook. How to start a fire in the forest. How to survive in an emergency situation. how to change the oil in your car, how to change your brakes, how to put air in your tire, how to change a tire. These are all basic things they don't teach you guys. You know what I mean? They don't teach you because it's like they don't want you to know this. They want you to be very incompetent. Incompetent. And we got a sucker in the house. Yeah, too many soy boys out there, man. And that's what's being promoted, bro. I'm sorry to say, but you know, the OGs, man, the dudes that I grew up around, man, totally different mentality, man. Big Tazy, thank you for the donation, brother. You ever heard of paranormal activity in prison? I heard a lot of prisons are haunted because of the violence. A lot of people pass without peace. Also, do you think they will have cheek busting ghosts? I don't know anything about any cheek busting ghosts, but there is a lot of dark energy in prison. I mean, you have I remember being in Lompoc USP, and over the prison, it was like a dark storm over the prison. But right outside, like beyond the prison, it was sunny and it looked like the weather was very nice. So prison energy is real, man. I'm telling you, man, dark energy is real. And you have to learn how to navigate. You got to learn how to navigate, man. You know what I mean? As far as people, you gotta see. They only teach you sight. Well, you only a lot of you guys only know about your sight, your hearing, your touch, your smell, and your taste. That's your 5 senses. There's another sense, your 6th sense. Your 6th sense is your spiritual sense, your vibration, your energy. You know what I mean? They don't teach you that, man. That's not something, and they use a lot of other things to try to smoke screen that because they don't want you to know about that 6th sense. That 6th sense, man, will save your life. 6th sense will have you go right instead of left. You know what I mean? It'll help you make better choices in life. That's what you guys got to focus on is the 6th sense. You have your 5 senses that you know of, but there is a 6th sense. Change your tire. You don't want to be a soy boy. That's right, man. I mean, I don't know who would I want to meet if I had a time machine. I mean, as far as there's a lot of things in history that they taught us that is straight bullshit. So if you could go back in a time machine, you would probably realize that a lot of these people you looked up to are garbage. You know what I mean? Oh, you already know about Lompoc. You said the Air Force controlled the weather there in Vandenberg. You already know, man. Lompoc, man, the USP, the camp, and the medium are all by the military base. And, dude, I tell you, man, I used to be, when I was in prison, man, it was like a bad experiment, man. You know, how the warden plays games in there, how they do psychological stuff. And in prison, you have nobody you can talk to. There's nobody outside that can help you. The phones are monitored. It's like they bring in the prison on the street, man. I'm telling you, man. You got to learn something that makes you an asset to yourself, and so that you will become an asset in the workplace. And ideally, work for yourself. You might work for somebody initially to get on your feet, but work for yourself. Be your own boss, man. Create your own wealth. Don't let anybody control your employment. That way they can't tell you what to do to work for them. You do what the hell you want to do, man. You work for yourself. You do what the hell you want to do. Nobody dictates to you. You have that power, man. You have that power. M Reaper 773, what up? Giving a shout out from 757. Have you ever heard of Admiral Richard Byrd, Operation High Jump? It's worth a whole look at. Its real wars are underground. Huh. I'm gonna have to write that down. Admiral Richard Byrd. Wars are underground. See, one thing you guys, a lot of people don't realize, war does not have to be declared. They got silent wars going on right now. I'm telling you, there's a lot of silent wars going on right now, man. You got to look around, man. Start paying attention. And don't look to the news. The news is not where you look at, man. The news is not where you look for the truth. You guys got to look for other sources, man. But there's a lot of stuff going on right now. And they want everybody to be distracted with a lot of the garbage out there. And it's sad, man, because if, you know, the entertainment has become a joke as far as you have to keep the people entertained in order to prosper with frivolous content. You know, I would love to kick a really hardcore game, but I can't do it, man. I wouldn't. My channel would be shut down. The Warden. Thank you, man, for the donation. I used to mess with her by changing the weather. Oh, man, you cracked me up, man. Yeah, man, there's a lot of places, man, where there's things going on right now that are unspoken. I mean, it's crazy, man. And I used to sometimes think back and look at things and wonder if I'm the only one am I the only one that sees what's going on? You know, because a lot of people don't see it. You know, people, you tell them about something and they think you're crazy, man. They don't think that they're like, you know, oh man, you're making that up or blah blah blah. I mean, people, man, they're in the comfort zone. And when you challenge somebody's comfort zone, they get upset. Do I take calls? If you do consulting, I'm not going to talk just to be talking. I talk enough on the internet. But yeah, if you want to sign up for a private session, hit me up at Big Herc916.com. Yeah, I can only kick light game on here, man. Light game. And no, I don't play any video games, man. You know, I don't have time. I try to think about what's going on around me and then trying to figure out game plans for my next moves, you know, things I want to do. You know, and I try to keep my mind just very open to so that I can receive messages from the universe. You know, I mean, I try to be tuned in. You know, the more tuned in you are, the better, the clearer the message. I'm not in Cali. I'm in Arizona. Yeah, a lot of stuff from Revelations right now, man. I mean, Revelations is speaking loud and clear right now, man. Loud and clear, you guys. And I'm not even a religious person, but I know enough to see the writing on the wall. Yeah, I'm still in Arizona. I only go back to Cali to visit, man. I'm not saying weed or alcohol make you a slave, but I'm just saying for myself, I don't know if you've ever done this. If you ever looked at what a brain that's been a brain of somebody who was alcoholic and a brain of somebody who was healthy. If you look at those two pictures, maybe you'll think twice about alcohol. But everybody likes to have a good time, man. You know what I mean? Everybody likes to have a good time and party. As far as weed, I'm not a weed smoker, but I have done edibles when I had my surgery for hernia. I don't believe in taking pills, anything as far as, barbiturates. I don't mess with that, man. So for me, naturally, if I have pain, if my back is sore or something, um, I'll do edibles. They're natural, man. I mean, marijuana, not the shit, not the bullshit that they're adding chemicals to. You know, they're taking marijuana now and they're trying to alter it. They're trying to make, you know, different types of strains that's not, it's not natural. But natural, you know, cannabis is, it's a great option for pain, for people who are dealing with everything from cancer to Alzheimer's. There's all type of, you know, marijuana has been shown to help a lot of people, man. So I don't knock it. I just don't smoke it. I don't like to be, you know, I'm not into getting high. You know, but I do believe, you know, alcohol, it poisons the spirit. It kills off the brain. You know, it cannibalizes the organs. You know, I don't, you know, people drink to be casual, have a good time. Hey, man, that's fine. But just know that, you know, all that stuff is going into your body. I mean, and there's a lot of stuff we eat that's just as bad. But, I mean, you got to just, you know, you got to do everything in moderation. Yeah, it's good for glaucoma also. No, I didn't. Yeah, it does, man. And as you get older, it affects your memory. It affects your joints, your bones. I had relatives that have very bad arthritis from alcohol. It just destroys your body, man. It eats your body up. When you get older, you get into your 60s and your 70s, and you used to drink a lot of alcohol when you were young, your body is toast. Yeah, soda pop is just as bad. Anything sugar related, man, is just as bad, man. It's just as bad. You know? Anything that has, you know, those type of artificial ingredients in a concentrated amount is bad for your body, man. Yeah, you want to have your mind clear, man. And you know, a shout out to all the Americans, and you know, prayers go out to those trying to make it home from Afghanistan. Very sad situation, man. I feel I have a lot of members in my family who served in the military, and for all you military people out there, man, I send my best wishes to you, man, because I know, man, it's we're coming around the corner on some really crazy times, man, with this what's going on right now. So, hey, man, you guys, prayers with all of our military. Um, yeah, man, you got to detox your body, man. Drink a lot of water, like I said, and especially alkaline water. But yeah, man, a lot of crazy things going on right now, man. You know, it's hard to believe what's real and what's not real on the media, on the news, but I know it's not good. You know what I mean? I know it's not good, and you know, we're not getting all the info. Best place to buy exotic cars, probably the auction, bro. The high end auction, probably Coparts. You know, hit up Coparts for the exotic auction. They got a luxury auction at Coparts, and you can find all the high end cars. Hot saunas are good too to sweat. You know, there's two ways. There's three ways we we actually get rid of toxins in our body. We sweat, we urinate, and we excrete. You know what I mean? You take a shit, and that's how you flush out a lot of these toxins. And another thing, man, watch out for stuff that builds mucus. Mucus is toxic to your body. You want to avoid food and different things that cause mucus buildup, because mucus is a petri dish for bacteria. So you don't want to have any, you want to keep anything out of your body that builds up mucus. If you have something, anything that causes that to build up in your system. Um, yeah, man, it's I don't know, man. I tell you guys, meditate. Try to keep your mind clear, man, and just, dude, you're gonna find out who your true friends are right now, man. You're gonna find out who really has your back here in the next year. I know a lot of people. I had to cut them off, man. JB Well, thank you for the donation. If the Taliban in America were guys on the prison yard and beefing like they are now, should America wig split the Taliban or just pull a cold move, hit them with a poker when they're coming back from canteen? Keep spitting the truth, big homie. If this was a prison yard and you're dealing with America and the Taliban, America should get their pokers and go to war. You got to get them off the yard, man. This is a yard removal. That's what they call it. When they get them off the yard, it's a removal. And they don't play. They might have 2 or 3 missiles, some of the sleekest missiles coming at you. And there needs to be a removal, man. We need to help our people over there. And man, Lord help them, man. JB Weld, you already know, bro. It's this right now is not the time to play games with these people, man. And the situation right now is all bad. M Reaper 773, thank you for the donation. Humans are due for upgrades, and certain powers are trying to suppress it. Check out the redacted files regarding hemisync and how the human brain is stronger than most people realize. I read a whole document, declassified document that talks about the power of the brain. Do you guys know that if you knew how to focus and meditate, that you could actually almost see part of the future? Real talk, man. They have studies where if you learn how to meditate, literally, and what I mean by seeing the future is you could create your own reality. You could actually bend the will of the universe. You could will things to happen. If we had enough people who would exercise their brain power at the same frequency, we could literally make it rain. We can make the earth rumble. We could do all kind of stuff, man. Your brain is powerful. Why do you think they want to set it back? Why do you think they want to offset your brain so much? They want your brain to not be able to function past what the percentage it's at now. It's at what, maybe 12%, 8%, 12%. I can't remember what it is. It's not even 20%. If you guys had 20% of your brain, you would be flying in the sky right now without an airplane. Literally, gravity could not keep you on the ground. You know what I mean? If you knew how to work your brain is powerful, man. This was a government study I read, man, and it talked about the power of the brain, metaphysics, and out-of-body experiences. And I had an out-of-body experience, so I can firsthand testify that is real. You know what I mean? And that out-of-body experience, man, it was surreal, man. It was deep. Gerard Tellys, thank you for the donation. Ivermectin is more effective than COVID shot, but it's getting censored because it doesn't generate as much money. You're right. You're right, man. There's a lot of things right now that are being censored. You know what I mean? So that's why, I gotta dance around on my channel, man, because you can't talk about too much because they'll put a muzzle on you. You know what I mean? They don't want you to be speaking too much, man. It's crazy times, man. You know what I mean? You're very limited in what you can say, and we don't want you talking too much, and it's a lot of garbage going on, man. And you guys, we got to be strong, man. We got to be strong, and like you got to start exercising your brain. That's a muscle too, and your brain, man. I mean, why you think that they don't mind when people, all these drugs and stuff, man, it affects your ability to rationalize, your ability to be clear, to have clarity. Look at a lot of the drugs out there now, spice, a lot of the different pills that people are taking. You have so many people now with mental health, schizophrenia, all these different things. These are things that have been poisoned in the brain. These are things that make it to where you're now incompetent. If you're incompetent, they can become your beneficiary. Basically, control your mind. So, dude, I'm keeping my mind pure. I've had enough, man, things, that I went through, and my goal is to keep my mind as clear as possible to protect my wife, my family, and that's it, man. Really, my family's my wife, man, because we're on the same page. If you're not on the same page, then, you can't help everybody, man. But you can't help yourself. And like I said, your brain is very powerful. Very powerful. We don't know half the stuff about, your brain and your sixth sense and metaphysics, all these things, man. Literally, if you could use probably 30% of your brain, you could move objects. You could be a goddamn X-Man. You would be as powerful as an X-Man if you knew how to use your brain at probably 30 to 40%. That's how crazy it is, man. Professor X, Xavier, you know what I mean? Telekinesis, all this stuff. If you knew how to use your brain, dude, we'd be on a whole nother page. They don't want us to use our brains, though, man. What's your question, brother? What's your question? Yeah, it is. It drains you. Taco Cruiser, thank you for the donation. Do you prefer the weather in AZ or California? California coastal weather is as far as down in Malibu, San Diego is beautiful. I mean, dude, you can't compete with that. But as far as overall weather, I'll deal with the heat in the summertime for the trade-off as far as people and environment. Arizona, you can't even compare California and Arizona when it comes to people and environment. I grew up in California, man, and it's not what it used to be. California is the vibe, the energy is not what it used to be. You said out-of-body experience from almost dying. No, I had an out-of-body experience from meditating. I didn't almost die. I meditated. I learned how to meditate in prison. And I found my spiritual journey while I was in prison. We were on a lockdown for probably a couple months in prison. Somebody got stabbed. And there was a riot. There was a riot actually, and a couple people got stabbed. And I was in the cell and I was meditating. I was trying to find peace within myself. And how you meditate, I'm going to tell you guys some real shit right now. You meditate by blocking out everything. You want your mind to become blank. If you could blank your mind out for a period of time where you think nothingness, silence, just emptiness, just blank. When you quiet all the voices in your head, you will be able to take your mind, your spirit, and leave your body. You will be able to travel man, you could travel distances without ever leaving physically the place you're at. When you can meditate like that, and sometimes it takes a while. It might take, some people could get into that groove in 20, 30 minutes. Some people might take an hour. But once you learn to master the quietness in your head, the all the noise, breathing is part of it too. Listening to your breathing, getting your rhythm down, listening, silence. Man, it's powerful, bro. That thing changed my life in a pen. When I learned how to meditate, dude, I used to become invisible in prison. Other inmates didn't even see me in prison. I became invisible. And the only way you can do it on the street, you got to turn off the damn TV, get away from your Instagram, your TikTok, your YouTube sometimes, and just focus on silence. Maybe the sound of a waterfall or a fan or dripping, something, even quietness. But you just got to really focus and just listen and meditate. If you can meditate, man, you will change the game in your life. Your life will change, man. A lot of crazy stuff about the earth, I know, man. I don't know. I think AZ, I'm having a good time out here, man. What kind of work or business can you create? You gotta find something you're passionate about. What is your passion? See, when you can figure out your passion, something that puts a smile on your face, and you can make money doing that, that's your calling, man. That's your gift. See, we all have a gift that we were blessed with that allows us to prosper on earth. But most people never find that gift, man. Taco Cruiser, thank you for the donation. Do prison bunks hurt your back? Yeah. The prison bunk has a pad on it. They call it a mattress. Now, if you got a hookup, you might be able to get away with a new mattress. But all these mattresses is these little thin little cots, and the bed is barely. My shoulders didn't even fit on the whole bed. My shoulders almost hung outside of the bed, and my feet hung over the edge of the bed. So if you're over 6 foot, your feet are touching the wall. I'm telling you, man, prison is garbage, man. Rube Law, thank you for the donation. Remember you some. Or I don't know what that means. Remember you some. You okay? I don't know what that means, but thank you for the donation. It doesn't make sense. Well, meditation is not taking a nap, but it's basically tuning your brain. You know how it's like, if you guys, if for car talk, if you guys who know about cars, have you ever dealt with a carburetor and the carburetor was running rough and it wasn't getting enough fuel and the choke was not operating properly? When you tune your brain, it's like tuning your carburetor so that your fuel runs efficiently, which means in your body, your thoughts run efficiently. A lot of people have no control over their thoughts, and their mind is not tuned, and they got bad fuel in their carburetor. You got to clean your brain, bro. You got to filter that thing out. You got to filter it out. And I just work out to stay in shape, man. I don't really care about bodybuilding. Nelly17, thank you for the donation. Hey OG, my bro definitely doing 39 years. Crazy. Oh man. Man, sorry to hear about that, bro. There's nothing, man, there's nothing, man. Sorry to hear about that, man. Fasting can help you clear your mind too. Fasting's a way of trying to reach like a clarity state. You know what I mean? Some people fast to get there. I just talked about Afghanistan, man. I think it's horrible, bro. I think it's horrible. And like I said, I don't even really know what's going on there because we don't get any truth on the news. The news is garbage. We don't really know anything about the truth what's going on right now. And you don't meditate when you're asleep because you're sleeping. You're in an REM state when you hit sleep after you get into a certain biorhythm. Meditation, you're not asleep. You're in a state of deep, almost not resuscitation, but you're in a deep state of vibration that allows you to tap into other, like I say, mental energy. But you're not asleep when you meditate. That's two different things. When you sleep, you're not meditating. You're sleeping. Your body's recharging. You're dreaming. You're in REM state. Your mind is like dealing with all the thoughts that went through the day. When you're meditating, you're focusing on clearing out all those thoughts so you can find clarity. Nelly's17, thank you for the donation. Hey OG, does water sound help soothe the brain? Well, water does. I mean, there's a lot of different noises that help you tune in. See, just like music, you guys, music puts you in a certain state. Like I listen to some music and it can put your mind in a certain state, and then other music it elevates your mind to a certain state of consciousness. So music, the beat, all the rhythms, all that stuff is very powerful. And I know we just listen to music for entertainment purposes, but music serves a greater purpose. I think some dreams have meaning, but a lot of times dreams are a product of all the stuff that you watched throughout the day, conversations you had, and all that stuff is coming to the surface. So a lot of times dreams are byproducts of all the different thoughts that have entered your mind throughout the day. Yeah, I forgot what the pre-sleep, but deep sleep is called REM. REM is a sleep state where you release natural growth hormone. It's when your body recovers. Deep sleep, REM is the sleep stage that you want to reach when you want your body to rejuvenate. It also helps your body stay young, and a lot of people can't get there. Nelly17, thank you for the donation. Hey OG, crypto is the future. People better get on it. Yeah, man. I mean, they keep trying to take it away, man, but it ain't going nowhere, man. And dude, it's just like I said, this is like a bad Avengers movie right now, you guys. But you gotta stay focused, man, and you gotta look outside the box. So let's get into the shout outs, man. That a wave state in the shower, okay. You inspired me to come up with a plan to invest my own business, determined to live that, never settle for average. That's right, man. That's right. Sacramento in the house. What do I remember most about Sacramento? I remember skateboarding in Sacramento, playing basketball, looking up to the OGs. That was my stomping ground. It made me a hustler. Sacramento made me who I am today, man. Wichita, Kansas, San Diego, Oklahoma City, Niagara Falls, OKC, Boston, Santa Rosa, Niagara Falls, Alabama, Texas, Omaha. Yeah, skateboarding was my passion, man. I skated for years, man. But back then it wasn't really a profession. Maryland in the house. Okay, hopefully they step their game up, man. Sacktown. Sunnyvale, 703. Altus, Oklahoma. Las Vegas. You see, I'm trying to do make a story out. I don't know what you're talking about. Indianapolis in the house. Oakland. Taco Cruiser, thank you for the donation. Do you enjoy hiking in the wilderness? Have you checked out any of the scenic areas in Arizona? I haven't yet, man. I'm planning a trip to Sedona. I plan to take a trip to Flagstaff. You know what I mean? Probably towards here in the next couple months. My wife and I plan to visit some of the waterfalls. I haven't visited a lot of the places. I'm so busy with stuff right now, but I'm going to hit all that. Compton in the house. Saigon, Vietnam. Orange County. Lakeview Academy. Norrie, Murray, Louisiana. Hey, man. Chicago, South Side. Detroit. Never been there. Yeah, man. Everybody that's tuned in, I really appreciate you guys, man. South Central in the house. South Korea in the house. Hey, man. Love y'all. And I'll catch you guys next week. Beaverton in the house. Afghanistan, man. Hey, man. All the Americans, all of our U.S. Military, man. Shout out to all you guys, man. Stay strong. South Sac Mac Road. All right, you guys.